Yikes, Evan. Get with the program.
Damn, she got you on that one, dog. Got you on that one.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even hear what she said. But hi, welcome to the podcast, guys. I had to hit the record button.
Oh my God.
You got one thing.
Dang.
How are you currently doing, Lena?
I'm good. I'm actually excellent. I bartered for a dragon so I can breed baby dragons. I put them in my basement and I locked them away forever.
go.
So I'm doing great. How about you, man?
You know, honestly, I'm very proud of you and that you were able to do that. Because for anyone watching on YouTube right now, see, Lena was like, yo, give me 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, cool. And someone in the chat typed out, as soon as she said that, she's trying to get a dragon right now. And I was like, what? What do you mean she's trying to get a dragon right now? So I was very confused. I'm glad that you explained that.
It was like just crazy timing. Like I told everyone, okay, at this time I have to go. And it was literally right as I was leaving. Because when I first started, I don't play Minecraft. I'm not a Minecraft player. I don't know how to do it. But when I first started, I was like, I want to breed dragons. So someone named Otto had a dragon. And I was like, I want to find one. We'll make baby dragons. You can give the item to a baby dragon to stay babies. And we're going to give them to everyone, right? Yeah. It's been a few days now. Couldn't find a dragon. And someone was like, hey, I'm selling this dragon. And I was like, oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I will give you 50 gifted subs for it. And so I did.
Oh my God, wow.
Damn, buying your way out for the dragon.
Yeah.
King shit, bro.
Let's go.
And see, now I understand. You paid good money for that dragon. That kind of makes sense. You're like, I have to get my dragon.
I had to do
Dragon
it.
queen.
Dragon
The dragon queen, you know, Daenerys Targaryen, is that you?
Oh, yeah.
No, but Lena, I'm very happy to have you because one, you're like, I guess the first proper horror themed guest here on the show.
Oh, really?
Yes, you are. I mean, I even changed the colors to have a little Halloweeny vibe today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so like you're like really like into horror, right?
Oh, yeah. I've loved horror since I was a kid, so much so that no one told me that as a kid it probably wasn't appropriate to like horror stuff. I scared a few people away. So yes, I love horror. Yeah.
It's so weird to me that like you would scare people away because like, you know, we've met IRL now and like you're like a sweetheart. Like, like I don't see what about you is so terrifying. I mean, I feel like in terms of like your model and you, there's like a stark contrast. Like you give out the same gothic vibe, but like, you know, you're nice. Your model seems like your model would kill me.
You know what? Good. That's the impression I'm trying to give off. But I've been told that. Like I've been called a golden retriever and a little like cinnamon roll. And I don't know. I just try to get scarier and it's just not working.
Actively out to try to like kill more people.
Maybe your personality just sparks that, and then we're just like getting comfy, like cute vibes, you know? I'm like, oh
Yeah.
You know what? That's okay. I like that. I like when people come in and they like, I've heard a lot of people say, look, I'm not really a fan of horror, but this feels comfy and cozy. So I'd much rather have people kind of slowly feel more comfortable with the idea of horror. It's not so bad, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite horror movie?
Ooh. Okay, that's like asking me what my favorite song is. It's impossible.
Top 3.
Really?
Top 3 horror movies.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I really like Hellraiser.
Oh, good.
I really like. Did you guys ever see Dentist? It's a really old one. Yes.
I've never even heard of Dentist. Like, what is Dentist? Like, hello?
Bro, Dentist. There's this one scene in Dentist where they got like this. Am I allowed to say something crazy, like gross?
Say whatever you want.
Is that allowed?
Yeah, whatever you
There's
want.
this one scene in Dentist. And he gets the little, like, you know, the drill that they used to kind of like drill down the bones of your teeth. They
Yeah.
drill
Like
it so
cavities
far. Yeah, for cavities. And they just drilled it so far, it drilled into their gums. And I watched that when I was a kid. And then they put like glass in their gums or something like that. It was nuts. I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't remember what the movie was about, but it was disgustingly amazing.
Yeah, dude, I was like watching like horror movies with my dad when I was like 6, so I totally understand. You were like, yeah, this is great. Like to this day, I still love horror movies too. Like I will actively like watch a horror movie alone because I just like them that much.
Yeah, they're just exciting adventures. I mean, most of them are quite bad, but
Yes,
they
unfortunately.
just make you feel good. Yeah.
See, I think my favorite horror universe would be the Conjuring universe. I think that universe of horror
Oh
films is
yeah,
really
me
good.
too. The Conjuring universe is definitely.
You know what? That is a solid pick. I think The Conjuring 1, 2, and 3 were brilliantly
Yup.
done.
Yes.
So
Yes.
good, man. Yeah, that is a good choice. Very good. Except The Nun was horrible, which wasn't really a part of it so much. And the side Annabelle stories were gross and bad. But the main Conjuring movies were
The main Conjuring is
fantastic.
great. See,
Yeah.
I will slightly disagree. I like The Nun.
What?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. My reason is that like The Nun, when I watched it, I was still like Catholic, and I was like, "Oh, this is scary."
Wow.
Oh, I thought
Okay.
you were gonna say because she was hot and you were
Yeah,
What about the nun was hot?
I have anything
or
to
something.
say.
What?
That's
No.
all I have anything to say.
You think I would find The Nun hot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Do I look
Oh,
like the
God.
type to be attracted by a disgusting
She's like an
nun?
old lady.
Yeah, she's like
It's maybe
gross.
disgusting, but she's like much, much older and not.
Yeah.
You know, she was like a hot nun, but she was not.
She was-
Yeah.
Who thinks
But,
the nun
you
is hot?
know.
Is there a single person that thinks the nun is hot?
There
No,
must
there's
be.
some people
Yeah.
in the world.
There-
There you go.
I can't judge them.
I want to meet the one person that finds a nun attractive. You know, I want to be like,
But-
why?
Hey, you know, people have their preference. I'm not gonna judge. You know, hey, you do you, bro.
Nah, but like, so you're a VTuber now, right, Lena?
Mm-mm.
But you weren't always one.
Mm-mm. No, I was a cam streamer or just a regular. I don't know. Calling it a cam streamer seems like pushing on the loot side, which is not the case.
We
Just-
have
I used to
we
play
have a new
camera.
name now. We're flesh tubers now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we go by. You know, please use the appropriate terms.
Flesh streamer. I was a flesh streamer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flesh streamer.
Yeah, no, because like earlier I was like trying to like make a thumbnail of you, and I googled you, and like it just most of the images were just of your face, and I was like, this is the opposite of what I want. 'Cause I literally typed in Lena VTuber, and then it was just your face. I was like, what?
Really? Is that what happens when you Google me? Still?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
mostly your face, and I was like very upset. I was like, what the fuck?
Dang! I thought I made a stronger imprint in VTubing, but I guess we'll take more time.
Yeah, it usually takes a while. Because how long have you been a VTuber?
I think a year and a half now.
Ooh, nice. And I'm assuming you're enjoying it, right? Because like it's like most of what
Yes.
you do now.
Yes. I love VTubing much more than I ever did like flesh tubing or being an art streamer. I love VTubing a lot.
Yeah. So my discovery of you was when I saw that you did like 3D stuff, and I was like, ooh. My question: do you use like ZBrush?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been a 3D modeler artist for about eight or 9 years. I was first in the game industry for a while. I worked on Path of Exile and Grinding Gear Games. I was at a workshop. I worked on Power Rangers. I did a lot of sculptures for like tabletop board games. And then I started my own company with my ex-partner, Aya's Toys, making like collectible figures for games and film, and then like cosplayers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That was like the lore drop of
Yep.
the century. Holy shit, that was cool. No, dude, that's actually pretty fucking badass. Cause like, you know, as far as like 3D modeling goes, especially like character modeling, I personally think ZBrush is hard. Right? It's just an insanely hard like program to like learn. Cause like when I was doing 3D, we had to learn Maya. But like, you know, ZBrush was like a different beast to me. I was like, whoa, like what is this?
Yeah, it's you know, they're all difficult programs to learn, like Maya, even Blender. ZBrush is just an insane UI that takes a bit, but yeah, they're all great but difficult in their own ways.
Lena's is the most talented creative person I've ever known. Damn, Santa really looks up to
Definitely.
you.
I vouch for that for sure.
Yeah, I
Wait,
vouch.
they say haunted? The most what?
They said the most talented creative person that they've ever known.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Thank you. That was, wow! Thank you so much. That was very nice.
No, but I mean, you are genuinely like very talented though, because like you're
Yeah.
entertaining, you're creative, you're artistic. You know, like I'm only funny, like, and I'm barely even that. So.
Oh no.
Devin, don't put yourself down, bro.
Yeah.
No. But like I genuinely like for the time that I've known you, I think it was God, who was it that like introduced me to you or told me about you. I think it might have been Kitty that told me way back. And I was like, oh, let me check this person out. And I was like, oh, they're actually really, really cool. And, you know, ever since then, like, I remember when I first popped into your stream, you had this model that had, like, the chest open. I don't think it had the arms at the time. But, like, the chest was open. I think, like, the half the jaw was gone or whatever. Like, yeah. And, like, I was like, what the fuck is this? And you were just... the thing for me that caught me was you were casually playing a horror game, and you weren't scared at all, right? Like, I can watch horror movies, fine. Horror video games, I can't do that shit. That shit scares the fuck out of me. How the fuck do you do it?
I don't. Like, I think most of the time I can mostly handle it, but there's been plenty of times where I lose my shit or I throw my mouse. More so in VR. I think for a while,
you throw your mouse. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where I got scared to shit. But I've moved on to playing a lot of horror VR games, and there has definitely been at least once or twice where I had to quit the game and I couldn't finish. It's like a whole different ball game playing horror in VR.
In VR,
it's amazing. Yeah.
Do you do it alone mostly?
Oh, 100%. It's usually always alone.
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't do that. I've done horror in VR, but like I usually have like either Usagi or one of my mods with me. I'm like, I can't. I just cannot do it alone.
You should try it at least once. Just
alone.
Once, even just for the experience.
I'm not insane, Lena. All right, this is like I'm not crazy.
Come on.
No.
You'll be fine.
No. Have you done anything in horror, Liz?
Yeah, dude, I play it all the time. Like right now, my game is Into the Backrooms, and I'm gonna do it in VR soon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there is a VR version of Into the Backrooms.
I take it back. Maybe I'm just a coward.
Listen, if you want to really spook yourself, and I've been saying this to a lot of creators, and you have VR, get a game called Deadness. I still can't finish it because it is too much for me. It is the scariest. Deadness, like just dead. Who's yelling? Is it who's that? What's that?
I live in a content creator house. Everybody here is a YouTuber, and they're like,
hey, shut up!
Videos.
Shut back there! Jesus, you're working.
Oh yeah, no, Deadness look really scary.
Yeah, so please, I gotta tell you about Dennis. God. It's so good. You're in a wheelchair, right? So the only way you can move in VR, you have to move as if you were in a wheelchair, and you have to sit in a chair in VR, and you're moving like. First of all, I don't know how to maneuver in a wheelchair. I suck at that. So you're already kind of like
have to like use your arms to like kind of push.
Yeah.
And so
yep.
That's
you have to use your arms.
I hate that. I hate that.
And so you can't run. Imagine you're being scared in VR. You can't just push the forward button and run away. You
actually have to use your arms. That sucks. No.
Yes, it is so cool, and the sound design of this game is brilliant. It feels like it's here inside my head. And the environment is wonderful. I've never been so scared in my life. So that, if you can hack it, I would try at least once in your life.
Oh no.
I don't think I can survive.
Yeah.
I played Poppy's Playtime and my heart rate went up to like 176.
Oh, please. Evan, sweetheart. No.
Yeah, I would die. I don't think it's a good idea for me to do this. It would just be awful, dude. Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, horror games are scary because like here's my reasoning, right? Like if you play a horror game, you're immersed into the action of the horror game, right? So like it's like you are the character, and I think because when I play video games, I tend to be a stupid idiot that kind of role plays as characters. I convince myself I am in that world, and
oh gosh,
yeah, it becomes very awful for me.
Aww. I think that's like the only one-up I have maybe with horror games is because I've like been a game dev for so many years, and maybe there's that little bit of sparkle that's missing or gone because I understand how it works. I think that maybe if that was gone, I'd be more immersed in like a like just a different perspective. So maybe I've got a little bit of that plus side going that scares me a little bit less.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
On the opposite end, I feel like I'm that way for horror movies because like I guess the biggest horror movie I worked on was Hereditary, And so,
tell me about that.
yeah, that movie was great, by the way, first of all.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, working on that movie, I just did visual effects, which it was just me comping in all the shots and stuff that people gave me. And it was a fun experience overall. But when I watched the movie, I still loved it. I still got scared by the movie, even on scenes that I worked on. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why am I scared?
That's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's just that good. But like overall, when I watch horror films, I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's just a movie, right? Like they have like similar beats, and you can kind of tell when things are gonna scare you. Except I hate when movies try to startle you, because startle isn't the same as being scared, right? Like when they just use loud noises, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty annoying when movies do that. I think a good example was God, what's that movie? There was a movie recently that came out about a kid being kidnapped. Black face. What was it called? The Black Mask? Something. What?
That's not what it was called.
I don't remember the name of the movie. I can say that, okay? I can say that. But I just don't remember the name. I just don't remember the name of it. Black Phone is probably what it was. Yeah, that one was like, just it was kind of like a jump scare movie where they would just startle you with like really loud sounds, and then nothing was actually really scary about the movie. It was a good movie overall, but like,
I didn't like it. I thought that movie was quite bad. It was like
Really?
so elongated for no reason, and I think the writing was quite good, but I think it just dragged on too much for me. But I do understand that some people liked it, and I couldn't see why. I think
Yeah.
I'm more of like, I like to be immersed in a different world filled with like creatures or just like a deep storyline. And I like paranormal as long as it's done kind of like The Conjuring in a way. But I
yeah,
think
no,
that
that
was-
makes sense.
Yeah.
I think like for me, as the movie went on, I was like, this isn't a horror movie. It's just a thriller, right?
Thriller. That's why. Yeah.
And so I was like, it's a decent thriller. I was like, I can watch this, a second time. But it's like a slow burn, versus like something like, I guess they're more comedy horror, like the Scream movies.
Oh God.
Do you hate the Scream movies?
Yeah, I do not like. Out of all the like horror villains, I do not like. What's his name? Scream face, scary face,
Ghostface.
no
Yeah.
face. I don't know. He sucks. He's bad.
What,
Get out.
really? Okay.
I don't know.
I actually like Ghostface because I'm like, it's just a parody of horror films.
But he shouldn't even be included, because he's just like a normal dude underneath. But all the other horror villains have purpose, and reasonings
That's
and
fair.
backstories.
That's fair.
Yeah. He's
Who'd
just
your favorite horror villain be?
Pinhead.
Reasonable. That's a base.
yeah.
That's a base pick.
That's actually pretty
That's a
good.
base pick.
Very base. Yep.
So Pyramid Head. Okay, why?
No, wait. There's Pinhead and Pyramid Head. But
Oh, you
there's
said
both.
Pinhead.
Yeah. So Pinhead is the guy with a bunch of like pins in his head, and he's got like the box from Hellraiser.
Oh,
But
yes. Okay.
I will say, I will let Pyramid Head know that you said that because he is my husband. So we're together.
Well, no, just married. Well, just casually married to Pyramid Head. Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Let's
He's my
go.
husband. I mean, I'll share him. I'll share him. He's it's an open relationship. It's fine. But he's my
Oh,
husband.
gotcha.
It's cool.
Can I hold his hand at least once?
Okay.
I won't take him away from ladies.
No,
Yeah.
but can I hold his hand though? Like just.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank
You might
thank
rip off your skin, but just watch out.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to touch him. I don't want to. I'm good.
Yeah, just
He needs his
warning.
hand. He needs his pen.
Yeah. he
I
needs
kind of
to
need my
sign.
He
hand.
can do
Right?
it.
Yup.
I write a lot, so.
Yeah, right a lot.
I do. I even have a pen right here. See, literally, I write a lot. That's
But
what
you
I
write?
do. I write novels.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Really? You write novels, huh?
You're
I actually-
novel, my
Yeah.
dude.
Unironically, I wrote what is possibly, I say, an Eragon fan fiction. A few years back, I called it the. Yes.
What?
Okay. I know. I've never talked about this to anyone, but I wrote a like
Yeah.
100-page Eragon fan fiction. I still have it to this day. I was obsessed with the world of Eragon, the elves, the dragons, everything about it. And like I wrote it, and don't you say what to me, Chad. And, it was kind of like a self-insert in a way.
Oh my god, it keeps going. Okay.
Oh.
We were all cringe at one point. Did you guys not have a Wattpad account?
I don't think so. I mean, I peed my pants once. I don't know about a fan fiction. Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
okay. And you think what I did is more embarrassing than you peeing your pants?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's not fair. That's just not fair. I hate this. No, I think that peeing your pants is objectively worse. Okay, mods, can we get a poll? Is peeing your pants worse than writing fan fiction?
You guys, you know the right answer.
Yeah.
You know the right answer.
We know the right answer.
Dragon Rider Evan. No, but it was like a self-insert. Like I enjoyed it. Right? It was kind of cringe if you really think about it, though, because like the story of Eragon is basically about him being this dragon rider dude that everyone falls in love with, and I kind of just replaced him with me.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Okay, what do you mean it's getting worse? I think that's a cool story. I think it's a really cool story. Okay. What about that is cringe? What is cringe about that?
It seemed like an episode from the Mason World Gumball, where Gumball and like what was his name, were like encountering like a fan girl who rewrote the whole entire show. With,
Let's
like,
keep that
action.
face that up.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's not me at all. What do you mean?
That's you.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck, dude? I'm not cringe. I am above cringe. Okay, what's winning in the poll?
Yeah,
right
just
now? Hold
100
on.
pages, no big deal.
Yeah,
Self-insert.
just-
Yeah,
Okay,
just 100
listen.
pages.
All right, listen, more people. I feel like a lot of people in your chat, especially, have probably written fan fictions. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know, chat. How many of you guys have written fan fictions?
Dang.
I don't know about 100-page long. I definitely
Writing 100 pages isn't
Everyone's
that
saying
difficult,
nope,
okay?
not a
right? Like
one.
it's not that
Yes,
hard.
it
All you gotta do
is.
is just type up, right? You
Yeah,
have the
Bro,
story in your head and you just start typing.
College
Like,
essay. How
come
do you
on.
expect me to write 100 pages of fan fiction
I don't
about me
know, man. You
sneaking?
just kind of get
Exactly.
bored when you're in like 5th period and it's like science class. You just start typing.
Like, bro, most of I've seen the most is like maybe 12 to 15 pages, not
was
100.
in like the 10th grade, okay? I feel like what I did was justified. Okay? I was like 13 years old. It was just a thing that I did. Simple.
I mean, I didn't know any better. That's a good response.
There you
Not-
go.
oh my God.
Okay, wait, what do you mean? No, I don't think what I did was bad. I think that my fan fiction. No, I will fight for my Eragon fan fiction, bro. I think that it's
100-page
good.
fan
Okay.
fiction.
I'm never gonna let you forget this. I'm not gonna let you.
What do you
get
think?
this
There's
down.
nothing wrong with writing a fan fiction.
I mean, I've never done it, but you know, I'm saying.
I am not cringe, dude. I should have never told this story. I really should have.
I mean,
There's a guys.
put
If you like
yourself out
people,
yourself.
if you like people that write fan fiction, go follow Evan. By the way, Evan IT0. He's live now. Go
Ain't
check
no
him out.
way you
He's
just
running the
called me
show.
Evan IT0. Ain't no fucking way you just said that. How dare you? Wow. It's pronounced Evanito. There just happens to be a 0 behind it because there's another guy that took the one with the O. So like, yeah, that's what happened.
Okay. Evanito, go give him a follow. He's like, thank you, by the way, for putting this show together. It was very, very cool. Seriously, go give him a follow. I appreciate it.
Evan, it's
So now we know your new title, Evan, is when you come in, you say, you're the #1 biggest,
Tumblr girl.
#1 biggest content creator from Belize, and then also that you are the #1 Eragon
Shut the
fanfic
fuck
writer.
up! Shut the fuck up, okay? I am not an Eragon fanfic writer, okay? I mean, I am, but like still.
This is LinkedIn as we speak.
I don't want to be remembered like this. No.
Oh my god.
Never considered what time I do.
Everyone. Have you watched Eragon? Like the movie?
No,
No.
It wasn't a very good movie, to be fair. The books
you're
are actually
not
really great.
helping your case.
I feel okay. It was good. I just think that more people, if they give it a chance, it probably would have been better than Lord of the Rings, okay? Probably would have been better. Lord of the Rings, is here, Eragon up here. I just think that, on 2 different levels, could have been a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah, my fan fiction, even higher. Just saying. No
I
one
wonder
here.
what he changed that made it better. Quote unquote.
The fact that
He
I
put
was the main
himself
character.
in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think there's
come
more
on.
to it.
No.
I don't know. I feel like
No.
for me, it would
Okay,
go
there was
lower.
one sex scene. All right.
Whoa!
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. on. You have to. What do you mean? There was one. Only one.
I gotta go. Look at the time. Whoa,
Okay.
I'm late to a meeting.
You have to understand. Okay. As a teenager, I was like, yeah, I'm writing this shit. You know, it's about to be the hardest shit. Yeah, it was very stupid. But like outside of that, it was pretty chill and pretty normal. It was just all about like fighting, you know, other armies and stuff like that. It's okay.
Man, this is the real horror right here, is listening to him talk about his fanfic.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I invited Lena to my podcast to talk about my fanfic.
Oh, Jesus.
I think he
What
found
a great time, Evan.
I'm so sorry.
That's
Wait,
okay.
we're talking about horror. You know, this is the true horror right here. We're finding out.
100-page down the drain of an internet podcast, you know.
Yep. So Lena, is this scaring you? This podcast right here? Are we scaring you enough?
It's you know, it's memorable. You know, it's scary in its own genre.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Scary, you know?
Bro, ain't no way. Someone in the chat just said time to let Lena do a dramatic reading of it on stream. No, I am never letting her see that.
I would pay for that.
Not after today. No. Here.
You have to pay me for that one, buddy.
It's kind of sad because I do still have it, and like it's like a password protected Microsoft Word document and everything. Like,
Hey, content.
no one's ever seen.
Is this a future video?
No one's ever seeing that, bro.
Video?
No, we're done. I tell you, I'm not ever
I
sharing
feel like,
anyone.
you know, you should let Lena read it too.
Nah.
That's like a
No, she's not interested. Oh my god.
Lena's like,
Lena, so Lena,
Yeah.
I don't know about that image, bro.
how was your time in America?
Oh, I loved it. So I hadn't been back in maybe 6 years or so. So I think one of the first things I did was order a breakfast burrito because they don't have that here in New Zealand, and I don't know why. I think
You poor
it doesn't
thing.
exist. Mm-mm. Like the last time I there was a cafe that had like breakfast burrito, and I tried it. I ordered it, and it was like this open face, hard like tortilla with sloppy shit inside. And I was like, this isn't a breakfast burrito. Like, and it should be. And it was like $19. It should be cheap. You know what I mean? Yes.
oh my
Yes.
god.
They don't know what they're doing, and it's blasphemous. They don't do Mexican food well here. They tried queso, but they literally got cheese and melted it, and that's not queso.
Not queso.
That's not queso.
Yeah. No. So it was that, and I had Chipotle tacos with queso and guacamole and pulled pork, and that's the first thing I did. So, but TwitchCon specifically, because that's what I went to America for, was such a beautiful, wonderful experience. A little overwhelming, but I think in this industry and as a content creator, it makes all the difference meeting people in person, even just seeing them at face value. And seeing their body language, it really puts things in perspective. So I think that was a really important thing to go and do, and I did enjoy it.
Aww, that's really cute. That's really adorable.
That's good.
Yeah, I think I only got to see you once. Was it once? Maybe twice. Over the weekend.
I wanted to like stop, but you always have like a crowd of people around you, and I think if there's too many people, I get quite nervous. So I just like don't say anything.
I feel like every single time there was a crowd of people around me, there were other VTubers. Actually, no.
Yeah.
I think though there was one time when I was just hanging out with my FlushTuber friends, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just do stuff with them. But yeah, I mean that makes sense though. Like this is for me the first convention that I kind of went to alone, and I just like had to meet up with friends there. Because usually I will go to conventions with friends beforehand, and then this one I just had to like meet up with people, and I was like, okay, this is different.
Yeah. I also went alone, and I'm kind of glad I did because there was just so many different groups of people and friends that somehow ended up merging all together. I didn't never expected that, but I'm so glad that it did. But yeah, there was so many people there, but it was really great. And thank you, by the way, for saying hi. I think I probably would have been too nervous to say hi to you, so thank you for saying hi.
There ain't no way you just said you were gonna be nervous to say hi to me. What the hell?
Yeah.
Hello? No.
Yeah,
I was
of course
nervous
I
saying hi to
would.
you. You can't say that. No, like when I saw you, I was like nervous as heck, which is why I made the tweet. All right, like for anyone who doesn't know, I was.
Tell me about that tweet. Tell me about that.
Okay, whoa. I was just pointing out a fact, right? I was just like, yo, Lena's hot as fuck, and that's the tweet. Like, come on, like it was a fact.
Sure.
What's wrong with me saying that?
I don't know. I just okay. That's I don't know. That's why. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Thank you.
It wasn't an observation. It wasn't anything weird. I was just like, yo, she's hot. That's it. It was one tweet. I did. I met up with I think Vandy the next day. I don't know. Do you know Vandy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate Vandy.
What?
Okay. Whoa, I have a good reason. Vandy tried to kill me with her goddamn crackers. Okay.
What?
She gave me crackers that were apparently from her country or whatever, and she was like, Evan, I'd like you to try this. And I tried the cracker, and it was the driest thing that I've ever tasted in my entire life. Right?
I mean, it's Australia.
I needed to beg someone for water because I was choking on the goddamn cracker. And then she just stood there and laughed. I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, fuck that, dude.
That sounds about right.
Nah, but
She's great, dude.
No, she's great. Vandy, she came up to me and gave me that quote unquote gift because she was like, "Oh, you're really nice to Lena with the tweet," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." I'm starting to think that she did. She actually did. That's why she had approached me and handed me the gift. Although now I think it was an assassination attempt when I really think about it. So.
She wanted me to herself. I see.
Yeah,
I mean, it was clear that you wrote 100 pages of that fanfiction. Maybe that is validated. Oh,
yeah. Fair.
But she was fun. She also gave me some chocolates to try to make up for the fact that she almost killed me with the crackers. The chocolates also terrible. I'm starting to think that I just hate every snack from Australia.
Honestly, so I think what it is that if you were born and raised and you mostly have food in the States, because when I first went to New Zealand, I had that same feeling. Everything tasted bland and boring and kind of gross. But I think because conspiracy theory here, whatever, America tends to oversaturate their foods with salt and sugar. So you're so used to it in the breads, the water, anything, fucking the air. The moment you have something that's normal, yeah, it's like you have peanut butter. You guys have ingredients. There's. Do you realize how many ingredients are in your fucking peanut butter? It should be peanuts and salt. Or oil, just what? Mm-hmm. So you guys are just over saturated with shit that when you taste something good for you, you're like, this is fucking gross. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's just you. It's a you thing.
It's okay. First of all, I'm not even American. I came from Belize, and I did notice that when I first came to America, I didn't like a lot of the snacks. I think to this day, I actually still don't like American snacks mostly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what? How long have you been in the States for? Are we born here, or would tell me about that?
You didn't know, Lena?
No, I didn't know.
Oh my. Well, fun fact: I'm actually from a country called Belize. I was born there, and I was raised there until I was 13.
Wow. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah. And I am, to this day, quite literally the biggest YouTuber from that country. It is the greatest flex I have on the planet.
Oh, hell yeah. That's fucking rad.
Yeah. It's a little lonely, though, because there's no one else. Except a 14-year-old who's a Gotcha Life YouTuber. She's catching up. Well, we're not going to talk about her. We don't need to talk about it.
No, dude, I know the feeling. There's there's not a lot of creators in New Zealand. In fact, when I went to TwitchCon, I didn't meet anyone else that was in New Zealand, only Australia. And I don't know. I think this feels always weird saying, but I'm pretty sure I'm the biggest VTuber in New Zealand, but it's not a flex because New Zealand might as well not exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. I understand.
No, it definitely is kind of weird as well, right? Because I imagine New Zealand's is pretty similar to Australia's Twitch department, because I hear Australia's Twitch department will offer all its creators a ton of stuff because there's only a few of them, right? Like
Yep,
maybe like a
we
few
do get
hundred.
really cool shit. Yep.
Yeah,
There's
versus
like
like,
almost
you
none of
know,
us.
yeah, versus like here in the US where they don't give us anything.
Yeah, dude.
That's true.
It's true. Like we had an ANZ brunch at TwitchCon and we only filled like 2 tables. That was it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep.
Damn.
I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. It's small. It's so fucking small and it's sad.
That's
But-
actually really incredible. Now, I also got to meet like there was someone from the I guess the Japanese department at Twitch or something like that. And I literally sat there, I was like, there's a Japanese department? I was like, what? Which kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of things. But in my stupid brain, I was like, what? There's more aside from America?
Oh my gosh, of course there is.
Of course.
Yeah, I know, it makes sense in hindsight. But like my dumb ass was like, what?
Oh my god. This is what happens, I think, when you're in America for too long. You're just like, there's no one outside of us. No one.
Dude, I've just been here for far too long. I'm just one of them now.
You're one of them. It's okay.
No,
All right.
it's not. It's not okay. Do you think I want to be with these clowns? Listen, Usagi.
What the fuck?
Oh, excuse me? What the fuck?
I can live if that's
Wow.
what you want it.
No, you're just American.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
What? Oh, okay. Now,
Hey,
now,
I may be
now
Asian
first you
American,
hate me.
but my Asian blood still stick out, bro.
Yeah.
I
First
take
you hate me
offense,
because I'm a narwhal. Now you're hating me because I'm American. God dang, man. No wonder. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I was at the Trash Taste show the other night, and like everyone just kept like, you know, screaming USA, USA, and I felt completely out of place. I was like,
Why were they screaming USA?
Yeah,
we
what?
don't
It's like the most
know.
American thing to do. No, I'm not gonna lie. It's like the most American thing to do.
Like even
Like
after
most of them
this-
are not even from the States. What?
Yeah. No, after the show, Gart was like, why was the like audience screaming USA, USA? And we were like, bro, you don't fucking know, dude. Like,
Oh my god.
No, no,
That's the most
sabe, bro.
American thing I've ever heard. I would imagine people that like come and do things in America and they do that would like not want to come back because that would feel so culty and weird.
no,
Yeah.
it really felt culty as hell. I was like, what the heck? Why?
I swear, it's like the USA is like a cult in its own way.
Yeah.
Cause like it's so extreme sometimes. Like people are like, oh, like they get so angry at anything. They're like, yeah, how dare you disrespect our country? Like get out. And you're like, I'm just trying to improve it. Like, I'm sorry. Like people get way too into it.
Yeah,
Way too into it.
unfortunately I have to agree. I don't want to get like too in depth in it, but it was a little bit of a like not a culture shock because I was born in the States, but when I came to visit TwitchCon, and I was waiting in line at the hotel, there was only one clerk, so he was busy, but there was like, it's mostly old white men. And because he was like waiting a long time in line, he ended up, I don't think I can say this on Twitch, but he was like, I can't believe the service here. I'm gonna go home and get my guns. This is horrible. And I was like, does anyone hear this right now? Did anyone just hear what I just heard? Like, is that okay? Can you say that in public? And the clerk was just keeping his cool, right? While he's trying to help a lady. And I'm just like, he's just there muttering about guns. And I'm like, what? Like, is this?
That's not okay
not
anywhere in
okay.
America. Not even in
No.
Texas.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not okay. That's fine.
That happened.
As most,
White.
I would flag that
White.
at that point, you know.
White.
Did
Two
you
different
tell
white men.
someone else at
Yes.
the hotel about this? Like,
No, I'm pretty sure 'cause the clerk heard him, but he can't do anything. He's busy. But it's like, if that ever happened in New Zealand, they'd be gone. I don't know how that's
Dude,
so
I would start
common. Or
flagging down, you know, like some assistance about that one, because you know things could go
Yeah.
south. Never know.
absolutely unhinged. Like,
Some people are a little too much into that gun thing too. It's
I can understand
mean-
being frustrated, but Jesus.
I see.
yeah.
I definitely would be scared, but at the same time, it is California, so like the chances of him owning a gun are very, very slim. To
Yeah.
be fair.
God, it's still even just saying that. I'm just like, how can you just be so
No, it
blasé
is still
about
very
that?
terrifying, for sure. Man, wow, yeah, no, America is weird. If they said that in Texas, yeah, I'd be running. I'd be running away.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd be like, okay, I gotta go. I'm left behind.
Oh God, Liz died. Oh no, what happened? Oh God, she got shot, Jack.
I'm
This
sorry.
is-
Where'd she go?
This is why guns are a problem in America.
She gonna come back? Is she okay?
I think she did she crash?
I think her Wi-Fi actually just pee pee poo.
Yeah, her Wi-Fi might have died or something. Here, I'll just
Yeah.
do the thing.
It's okay. You know, she's
You
still
can be
here in
just
spirit.
It's okay.
She's
Let
she's
me
still here in
turn
spirit,
off the
you
input
know?
there. Yeah, there you go. Oh shit! My computer our computer crashed. That's fine. What time is it? Has it been like an hour yet?
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to take up too much of your time.
No,
Well, no, you're
just
fine.
keeping
I
time.
was,
Marshmallow.
yeah, I was trying not to keep up too much of your time. That's why I told you an
Yeah.
hour. Yeah, I know you want to get back to your dragon at some point. Are you back yet, Liz?
Sorry?
Oh, there she is.
Liz is back.
Oh, yeah. No, I was like, I don't know if
there she is.
you want to get back to your dragon at some point. You know.
Oh
like-
no, it'll be there. It'll be there. Yeah, you do you. I'm just here to hang out and chat and whatever you want to do. I
Okay,
just
so-
appreciate you inviting me here.
There you go. She's back.
Sorry. I'm back. Sorry. I don't know
Welcome back.
what happened. That was weird. Like my keyboard and everything shut off and the computer still was running, but everything just crashed. I don't know what happened. It was just too much for I guess the whole conversation about America. It was just too much for this computer.
Computer was like, nope, don't like that.
Yup, nope. Mm-mm. Get out of
Guns
here.
all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard the guy, wanting to, with the guns and was like, nah, I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
All right, now, Lane, I know we discussed this earlier, but like, come on, be honest with me at this point. Have you written your own fanfic? Like, at least like a short one.
No, I've never written a fanfic before.
Okay, but like, just be honest.
No. I know you're trying to make yourself feel better, bro, but I've never written a fanfic.
I was
That's all you, buddy.
okay. All right, I was hoping that I had a friend in you. You know.
No, nope, don't look at me.
You're
Okay.
alone on this one, Evan. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, you're alone.
I'm still waiting to hear from.
I mean,
at
if
least
you go
one
to
person in the
Wattpad,
chat.
you maybe have some more people.
Anyone in the chat written a fanfic? Anyone?
No.
Please.
My chat was like, nope.
God damn.
Pick the L, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out of community.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'll live. But no, I wanted to ask you another VTuber related thing. So like, now that you've been a VTuber for a year and a half, right? Like, how different is like the VTuber scene like now? Like, cause I remember back then there was only like a few, right? And now there's like so many more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. So when I first started, like there was not a lot of people. There was like you can count how many VTubers there were on your hand. Yeah, there's. I don't really can't say like how different it is, but only that it's so massive now, and which is great. It's just hard to keep up with, I guess. I don't know.
It's hard to keep up with the community.
Yeah.
No, it definitely is like ridiculously hard to keep up with. I remember, what was it, like 2 days ago? One of my friends was like, "Oh, Evan, have you seen this person's stuff?" And I was like, "Who?" They're like, "How have you not heard of them?" I was like, "What do you mean, how have I not heard of them?" They're like, "Everyone is like friends with them." I'm like, "I've literally never heard of this person before in my life." And then I look up their stuff and I'm like, "Oh my God, they're amazing." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There's so many hidden gems and like
Yeah.
of all different sizes as well, as far as, how long they've been around. And I'm just like, how have I not found some of these people? Because there's just so many and it's hard to keep up. But it's genuinely been quite great, and all of them have been quite kind. So I think the VTuber scene is great.
No,
Yeah.
it absolutely is. I think, see, as me as a flesh tuber, still peering into the VTuber world, I definitely will say at the start, and even now, I mentioned this, I was like, every single VTuber I've ever met has always been nothing but nice to me. Right?
Yeah.
And it's absolutely a stark contrast from the flesh tuber world, where not every flesh tuber has been nice to me. And so I was like, damn, VTubers are so nice. Like, everyone's just such a chill person. I'm really happy that this community has been very welcoming, especially to
I
me.
do think that That depends. So for me, I came from an art world or a game dev world, and I never want to go back. That literally, I remember the last time I tried to stream ZBrush, I wanted to pull my hair out. I think I just like rage quit an art stream. Art scene, art people, beyond my friends, if you're listening, that community sucks. Get out. It's horrible. God, they eat each other alive. I used to be completely bullied out of my community just because I liked sculpting beautiful women. It was just horrible. Always fights and drama all the fucking time. So that was not good. And then I met people like Kraken and Lolman, Strippin, Tomato. They're like the RP people, and they're flesh tubers. But dude, VTubers, I love you guys, but they have been the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life, and inclusive and not judgy, no matter what you look like or sound like or your numbers. They've just been the nicest people I've ever met in my whole life. So definitely flesh tubers, depending on who they are, they've been quite nice. Even like Joey's a flesh tuber and he's super kind. Aki, Sophie, a lot of those has been quite nice. But beyond the art scene, yeah, everyone's been really nice, I think. But VTubers especially have had just this kind bounciness to them, and I really like that.
Look, everybody's like
That
so
sounded weird,
animated.
actually.
Kind of bouncy.
I don't know why I said bouncy. I don't mean like boobs or anything. I mean like they just bouncy like.
No one
like,
was thinking that, Lena.
I was. I'm sorry. Not what I meant. I just
Wow.
like sparkly. They you know what I mean. They're great. VTubers are great. VTubers are great. Yeah. The end.
You're such a fucking character.
Hey, we love her though. We love her.
Yeah, we love her. We love her.
Bubbly. That's the word I was looking for. Not bouncy. Bubbly. Bubbly. What did I say? Bouncy.
I mean, bouncy is a appropriate description, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess we do bounce around a lot because we're very like animated. We're always like moving around and expressive. So yeah, I can see why you thought bouncy. That like I was like, oh yeah, like that's a good term to explain. And then when you mentioned booba, then I was like, oh yeah, that's
Yeah. So my bad, guys. Let me back that one up.
Would you ever get like a 2D model? Because I know you do 3D, and you have like the chibi I saw today.
I love that. Can we?
Oh, that is
get a peek
so
of that?
cute.
But
Yeah, you guys want to get a peek real quick? I mean, here, I'll show you this right here. One sec. Here you go. It's a work in progress. It's sending. There you go.
Oh.
Chat, you don't get to see this chat.
I am dropping my jaws.
You didn't get to see this chat. All right, let me look at this.
I am drooling. This is so beautiful.
Holy
my
shit.
fucking god.
What the fuck, dude?
I think I am like, can I kneel down real quick and bring you flowers, my queen? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh my
queen.
god.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa!
Oh my
There's
god.
more! There's fucking more!
It's
Oh
beautiful.
my god,
Bro.
this is so pretty.
Oh.
I'm gonna describe this to you, chat. It's amazing. That's your description. You're missing
That's
out on
all
it
you're
right
gonna
now.
get. It's
God.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
I'm out of breath.
amazing.
Dude, how?
Breathtaking.
Astonished.
You are literally like whoever did your art and rig is going.
Cracked. It's literally cracked.
Oh yeah, it's cracked.
They are
Yeah.
going above and beyond to make this as like. Oh my god!
The artist is Cecile and the rigger is June, and they've both been working on it for about 7 or so months now.
Oh my god!
That is worth the time though, because
Oh my
look
God,
at the
yeah.
details. Oh my fucking
Oh god, I'm
Dude.
blushing. I'm sweating.
Dude, you're gonna break the internet when this happens. Like genuinely, this is so fucking sick.
Oh my
Holy
god.
Yeah.
Cheeks.
You got me feeling,
Yeah,
I'm
like
feeling
this
flustered.
is on a whole nother level.
I've
Like,
seen
wow.
models before, but this is like
This is a little bit up there. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, it's up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
this is doing a lot more than I thought that people could do with VTubers.
I had to admit, I did warn them. I was like, I'm a bit of a stickler, and I want to kind of push the boundaries. That's why there wasn't a time limit. But they've both been really happy to kind of like explore new territories, which has been really fun. So this would not be existent without them both. They've been really lovely to work with.
Yeah, wow.
I can't wait for the build of this model specifically. It's gonna be like the most craziest build ever. I'm just
Jesus Christ, you are about to change the game for VTubing, and I quite literally mean that. That is
what.
I
know
there's been so much stuff that's come out that...
No, there definitely has been stuff, but like this is just different because you've always been like very unique in the space, right? With your model and your design and stuff like that, and this is so fucking.
This is definitely
impressive.
up there.
Holy
definitely,
shit.
definitely up here.
The art design of this really suits you well. I will tell you that. It's just immaculate.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
Oh.
I mean, oh my gosh.
You have like a slight rotation of the head and the finger.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh my God.
I cannot. You were just as impressive as fuck.
It's very magnificent. You know, I don't know what else to say much more.
I like literally it's you just can't. It's just that amazing. Like I can't even think of words to describe it because it's just, oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Listen, no, listen, the thing is, I don't compliment and praise a lot of people, Lena. So like, just know that what I do, I actually mean it.
Yeah, 100% true.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Dude.
Like I'm actually like, yeah, man.
She's in shock. She's
like,
just in utter shock.
I like, you just broke my mind with this. Like, I can't, yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm so nervous. What the heck?
It's okay.
Just
don't
know,
be
chats, that when you guys eventually get to see this, do you have like a tentative debut date or like general idea of when you might be ready?
I would like to do it by January or February, but if I can't reach that date, then that's all right. I still gotta in the process of working on a new lore video and some animations. So just waiting on that.
That lore's gonna hit different. That lore's gonna hit hella different.
I'm very excited. Yeah.
Man, I'm just like trying to become a VTuber, and people like Lena are out here just like fucking going to the extreme levels of what you could do. And I'm like, man,
it inspires.
That's inspiring as fuck.
It's very.
Other people to be creative with their design more. Because, you know, don't get me wrong. You know, I love like a design that's like creative, but there's also simple designs, and then there's other designs that are similar in a sense. It's always like the unique ones, like yours specifically, with the art style and the way it's rigged very beautifully and smoothly. Keep in mind that makes a lot of things just different and refreshing in the VTuber space specifically, because it's such a big community. I have noticed these past COVID quarantine years.
Yeah, I think that's always quite worrisome too, is that like trying to be unique. And I think when I first started, I was very shy and nervous that like maybe I was too out there. And I for a while I actually wanted to rebrand and be like more of like a cyber tech kind of VTuber, because everyone was like quite like saturated and like bubbly. And I felt like maybe that wasn't the right choice. But I think after a year and I finally settled into things, you know, this genre that makes me quite happy, I'd much rather stay different, even if it doesn't really, there are people that won't like it. You know what I mean?
It's at the end of the day, it's you that matters. People can either accept it or leave it, you know?
Yep. People you for you. And especially that's the whole point of why people like watching, is seeing you very excited about something and seeing your passion in things that really reaches out to others. And a lot of people can share this passion that maybe not many people, you know about, or, you know, they want to learn about it more. And this is a great opportunity to kind of get them in. Like you said, like a lot of people are like, oh, I'm not like into the horror, but you're very comfy and cozy, and I like that. And that can maybe bring them to being like, oh, you know what? I have an appreciation for horror and things of that nature. So I think that's amazing.
You're about to
thank you.
inspire an entire new generation, Lena. However, speaking of inspirations, that's it for this episode, guys. If you want to check out Lena, follow her in the description down below of this video. Also, check out all of Lena's other stuff. The cards are going to be down there. You know where to find it on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you, Lena, for joining us. You fantastic son of a bitch. That was not an insult. That was not an insult. That was not an insult. What do you mean?
You ruined it.
How did I ruin it? That was a compliment. Was it not a compliment? Guys,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
If she takes it, then it's fine.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
Such a wholesome moment, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna see you guys in the next one. Adios, YouTube. Bye.